And I'd like to introduce Congressman Jim Langevin.
John, wow, great job and a tough act to follow. I want to thank you for your inspiring story. You're serving inspiration for all you've gone through and how far you've come. And I wish you continued success. And you're a great example of exactly why it's so important that the ACA stay intact. Certainly there are challenges or maybe problems that need to be improved with the ACA, but we can do that. But keeping it intact is essential, and you're a living example as to just why. And I know that many others will be helped both by your example and other programs that are covered in the ACA. So thank you again for sharing your personal story. Well, welcome everyone to Coventry High School. I want to thank you for such a large turnout. This is exciting to see democracy in action like this, and I'm so proud to be able to share the stage. Let me thank Representative Jared Noon for his service at the State House and in the state legislature. Jared is a great example of a fine public servant who takes the concerns of his constituents to heart and puts them above politics. And I thank you for your friendship. Jared and I have each other on speed dial, and we work very closely together. So it's great to be in your district today and your town. Thank you, Jared. I am also proud to share the stage with two of my colleagues in the Rhode Island congressional delegations, two of the hardest working members of the United States Senate, our senior Senator Jack Reed and Senator Sheldon Whitehouse. I may be a little biased, but I think with Senator Reed and Senator Whitehouse and Congressman David Cicilline, I think we have one of the best congressional delegations in the country. We've worked incredibly well together. We all work incredibly well together. Two other guys that I have on speed dial, and along with David in the first congressional district. But we all love Rhode Island. We're so proud of our state, and I've often said that I have the privilege of representing and have met over the years some of the hardest working people that I have that can live anywhere, and I'm just so proud to be your congressman. So let me say that we are living obviously in challenging and in some ways difficult times, but we are going to get through them together. Certainly the most politically volatile times that I've seen in recent memory. But it's great to see such strong, active turnout at events like this from recently the Women's March, both in Washington, D.C. and then at the State House. And then it was a week or two later where we had the rally protesting President Trump's executive order on immigration, the immigration ban. And then we've done a couple of town hall meetings together as a delegation not long ago. Particularly the ACA potential repeal was a hot topic, as you've heard. And I want to say that I believe it's because of town halls and rallies like this and the others that have happened not only in Rhode Island but clearly across the country, that I believe that Washington heard you loud and clear. It turned up the heat so much in a bipartisan way on members of the House and Senate, particularly on the House side, because the ACA repeal and replace effort, I believe, is dead thanks to that action. They were talking about from the beginning repeal and replace. It was dead on arrival as far as I was concerned, and not a single Democratic colleague broke ranks and would have voted with the Republicans to repeal that So I don't know what will happen next on healthcare, but I know one thing, they clearly get the message that repeal and replace is not going to work. I would hope now that they get the message that clearly if they want to get anything accomplished of any substance, that they're going to have to do it in a bipartisan way, that we come together, we put politics aside, and we put this right-wing ideology aside, and we come together for the good of the country, and we take give and take on both sides. So with that, I know that there are many other issues that you want to talk about this morning, and something or other we're gonna get to those. But I just want to say thank you for coming out today. I want to echo what Representative Noon said, that we are only as effective in representing you in Washington as we know what is on your minds, what your priorities are. And so whether it's town hall meetings like this, or I do sometimes telephone town halls or Twitter town halls, once a quarter I do what's called Lunch with Langevin, and we go to a different community, and we have pizza, and it's about, we want to be as accessible as possible. I know Senator Reid and Senator Whitehouse believe as I do, and again, we want to be as accessible and responsive as we possibly can. So it's a team effort. It's not just about votes on election day. It's about staying in touch throughout the year and hearing what's on your mind. So thank you very much for coming. It's great to be with you.